Hey guys, it's Fish. I'm back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved single player, and we have returned. We're home. It was an arduous journey. There's our boat, the SS Fish. Quite the arduous journey, and was not as successful as I would have liked. Um, First point, I wasted about 100 trank arrows on these Dodicarus. Um, there's big problems with the Dodicarus. Once they ball up, the damage reduction seems to apply a lot longer than it should. Right? It keeps going after they've balled up. Annoying. The second thing is I would have loved to have one, but I think that might be a later job once we're a bit stronger, once we got better armor and things like that. So we're going to focus on the here and the now. What does that mean? It's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I need to formulate a plan for what we're actually going to start doing. Because I would have had no problems taming him, just that I couldn't get him down. Frustrating as hell. But such is life. We have done pretty well out of our little egg farm here. I think we've got enough dillos. I think we've probably got enough dillos. I think we've got enough dodos. I'm not really too fussed about that. What I would like to get is an Oviraptor. So that might be the next thing on the agenda. Now it's going to cost us some eggs. It's probably going to cost us several, well, maybe not several hundred, but well over 100 eggs, dodo eggs that is. I've got almost 200 of those. So I can take them with me and tame up an Oviraptor. I don't care what level it is. It really is irrelevant, and all it is a waste of eggs. So I've got to try and find like a level 1 or a level 2 to tame and bring down. So those of you that are pretty perceptive when it comes to, say, Dodicarus or something like that, probably could have told me the difficulties we would have had with the Dodicarus. But unfortunately, the videos come out, a couple of days after I've made them, depending on what my schedule is. So I've got to sort of learn these things on my own. But, tell you what, we sure did learn something, didn't we? Oh, another defecation, that's good. Give me the poop. I'm obsessed with poop. I'm putting it into my... that's a large, we don't really need to put it into that one. Hey, the Bronto's gone. Where did he go? He was here last time I was here. Oh well. So, I'm going to go off. I'm going to try and find an appropriate level Oviraptor. Michelle and I. And I will bring you back. Because that's our main aim, is to get that Oviraptor to get more eggs. I think we're going to spend some eggs doing it, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run, especially if we want other creatures to start making eggs. The other thing we could probably do while I'm doing the Oviraptor, because I think it takes a while, is tame a parasaur or a couple of parasaurs, because their eggs are quite useful as well. They're probably the next one on the agenda for having egg layers. Alright guys, I'll go and do that, and I'll see you shortly. Different plan, guys. There's an Anki over there, and there's a T-Rex that's been trying to rip those guys up, but I think he's bit off a bit more than he can chew. What level's the Anki? Let's have a look. Level 6. I bet you that one was better too. Now the T-Rex is dead. He definitely bit off more than he could chew. But this area seems to have Anki, so I'm thinking this might be a place to hang out for a little bit. I do know this area. I did set up a base here on my last single player game. And I think we can get a decent level Anki. That might be even better than just getting an Oviraptor. Alright, I'll go off. I'll try and find one that's actually worth taming. I'll see you shortly. Alright, so I was an idiot. I found some Oviraptors while I was off camera, and I brought both of them down, but I'm going to tame the lowest one, the level 3. But for some reason I seem to have dropped 100 of my dodo eggs. Now I'll probably look through this video again and realize when I did it, I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed because I don't know that we can tame this Oviraptor with what we've got. Oh, that's level 8. That's level 3. I've been taming the wrong one. You, idiot. Give me back my damn eggs. Why are eggs, dodo eggs, so heavy? I don't understand. I really don't. They're dodo eggs. I can carry literally hundreds of wood, but I can't carry some damn dodo eggs. Probably hear the frustration in my voice. But I will persevere and see how we go. Give it a cracking go. Alright guys, I'll continue with this and hopefully we can get what we want. See you soon. Alright guys, I've decided to discontinue the tame. Looking at the egg situation, I just don't have the eggs. I'm not 100% sure I actually transferred all the eggs across, so maybe there's still 100 in my storages. If there is, I'm going to be a very happy little fish. If it's not, I'm going to be very upset with myself. We're going to go back, maybe try and tame one a bit closer to home. Maybe bring my raptor with me as well. It's a bit faster. And yeah, hopefully, it seems we came all this way for nothing, but we learned that Ankies live here. So there might be some Ankies around the other side of the little peninsula that you can see on the other side of that lake. If so, I'm pretty confident that we can get an Anki, and we're almost level 34, so we're only one level off being able to ride an Anki. Oh, were they level 40? No, they might have been level 40 actually. But no matter, you get one early and then you've got it. It's not going anywhere, is it? Alright guys, I'm going to jump on my transport and I'm going to head home. I will see you shortly through the magic of time travel. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back. Another unsuccessful tame. That's okay, I can live with that. Because we learnt something out of it. We learnt what the Oviraptors need. They need a lot of eggs. Had I had that other 100, definitely could have done it. The fact that I didn't have that extra 100, I felt fairly early on that we weren't going to get it, so I gave up. There's no point wasting a good 60 eggs when they're that hard to come by on a tame that's going to be 99.9% sure it's going to be unsuccessful, and wasting potentially my big eggs as well. So the stego egg, the scorpion egg, or some of the dillo eggs even. I only have 7 of those. Let's have a quick look. Okay, we didn't drop them, we just left them behind. I can live with that. Oh, jerky. I don't really need that in there, or that. Take that out. Back in you go. Do we have another egg? Stego, turtle, scorpion, stego. Guess not. Starting to get some jerky though, which is good. That's going to be pretty useful in making things like kibble. We've got a raptor blueprint, so not really that useful. Let's just throw that in there. Less than useful. But we know that we can do it. I think what I'm going to do is try and find one a bit closer to home. But I think we've really figured out that boat is a godsend. It means that we can travel vast distances without having to worry about The distance itself, I mean, I can put Michelle on the boat and just drive around. So it's really, really good. Okay, well, another unsuccessful tame, second in a row, a little disappointing, but we learned something from it. And I decided against getting one of the Yankees. I couldn't find a decent one, and it's too early to be getting that anyway. I think we need to be level 40 for the saddle, so there's no real point getting it when we're not even 35 yet. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you have, throw a like down in the bottom. If you haven't, throw a dislike. If you want to leave a comment down in the comments below, please feel free. More than happy to have a chat to you guys, or even up for some advice about the game, because I by no means know everything, and I think we've proven I know very little actually. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. I make ARK videos at the moment, and I make Subnautica videos. There'll be other types of videos coming shortly, potentially some strategy ones, and I'm looking at some newer games as well. Maybe I'll grab some newer games if I start getting a bit more popular and start doing that instead, or on top of. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I've been the Fish. This has been ARK Survival Evolved Single Player, and I'll catch you next time.